Yo, it's your host with the most, your brother, the MOPOWERZ, and we are back again, this time on a terrific Tuesday, doing some terrific things like getting a Tuesday morning workout. That's right. Hey, you gotta stay healthy and stay hydrated, especially if you're here in Chicago, Wisconsin, Iowa. We got tropical weather coming where it's gonna be feeling like 110 degrees. Great weather. Stay hydrated, okay? But before we get started with the message for today, I want to send my condolences to the family of Shanette. Shanette was a friend of mine, died from a heart attack. Sad. Loved her grandchildren and her dogs. Sad. Moment of silence for Shanette. All right. Topic for today, Rashad Jamal. That's right, the University of Cosmic Intelligence teacher. Yeah, the young brother got convicted of first-degree child molestation and first-degree child abuse. They had another charge involving the child, but he beat that case. Sadly, this case, according to the reports, was about one of his own children from his ex-lady that he had a son by and a daughter by. And the molestation, according to the reports and the conviction, was to the daughter. Now, he has another wife that's down in Georgia where this took place at. This didn't take place in Chicago. A judge in Georgia convicted him, or a jury, because he had a trial and all of that. And they slammed him with 16 years in prison and 20 years probation. Damn. Damn. Now, according to the motherboard, which is another outlet, they say 18 years he got, and then the rest was on paper. Gave him a total of 40, but his followers and his wife said that it was 16 years in prison and 20 years on paper, probation. Now, I have to believe his wife, who set up the information on Twitter. I'm just saying. Crazy. Why is it lately that you have all of these people with high intelligence, like Polite and Dr. York, be convicted of all of this child molestation? We already know about Polite. We know what he did. Had his girlfriend's daughter in Florida, skeeting all down her throat, all in her face, got his tallywhacker all up in her. And that's his girlfriend's daughter. Rashad Jamal, they say, with his own daughter. And we already know about Dr. York with his kids on his camp. Puss. I'm just saying. Now, his followers, meaning Rashad Jamal, said that these charges stem from him being who he is. He always called himself God. And how he was sent back here to earth to revolutionize it. Well, God is in jail right now. God just got 16 years. You mean to tell me that the devil gave God 16 years and 20 years on paper? He's like Shanette right now, my friend. Dead. Meaning his movement is dead. I don't think that this would be another Nation of Islam movement that took place with Elijah Muhammad and Mother Clara. Because Mother Clara kept the nation going on while Elijah Muhammad was in prison for those 4 years during World War II. However, or in addition, I may say, some of his followers had gotten into it with the police. I didn't know that he had followers that were living in the woods off the grid. And neither did the forest rangers. They didn't know that they were out there. Yeah. And so forth with another case of his followers shooting at a vehicle, according to the reports. That can be true. It cannot be true. But we know what is true. Rashad Jamal is a pedophile according to the courts. Now, he told all of his subscribers on YouTube, he got like 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, 170-some thousand on Twitter or something, on TikTok, and like 84,000 or something like that on Instagram. And he told everybody who subscribed to him, all his fans, what he was going through. And the case about how his baby mama lied. What do you think? The court convicted him. Do you think he's guilty? I wasn't there, so I can't say. But I do know his outspokenness as a young man did or does cause a threat to the normal establishment. Yeah. And anyone who speaks truth against the establishment, total truth against the establishment, this is what they do to you. This is what they do to you. If he is a pedophile, he's a pedophile. If he's a revolutionary, that's part of being a revolutionary. Suicide mission. Especially if you don't have an army, you're on a suicide mission as a revolutionary. Look at all of your past revolutionaries and what happened to them. That's sad what had happened to Rashad Jamal, because I liked him as a YouTuber. He's from Chicago. I knew that he was gangbanging in the street and all of that stuff. But he had totally changed. Come from over there in Cabrini Green. But anyway, another one has bit the dust of lust. Sad. Whew. What do you think? Do you think Rashad Jamal will put in for a deletion of time? What do they call that? I forgot. When you get served in court and you want to do some less time, so you go back to court. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been in the courts. Don't want to go back in the courts. Don't want to have nothing to do with the POPO. And no JAIL and no PRISONS. None at all. That is slavery. Now, I'm thinking that Rashad Jamal, with all of his consciousness that he, got, you would think that he would know if he did something like that, that he was going to prison with his own child. That's what gets me, with his own child. Not somebody else's child, but his own child. And he got children by the new wife that's down in Georgia, but she's never did anything with their children. I'm just saying. Well, they had to have found something to convict him. I don't know if they did DNA testing, or I don't know if they did none of that. And his lawyer, defense team, did not give any information in regards to Rashad Jamal after the case was over. I'm just saying. What do you think? Is this something that he did and is guilty of? Or do you think that it is a plot to kill his little growth and development that he did have going? Because he did have some movement going. Not to mention the fact, as I stated earlier, he had followers that were living off the grid in the woods, and the popo didn't even know about it until people went nuts and got into it with the police. And I tell you, if you're off the grid and you don't agree with the norm, establishment, move in silence. Move in silence. You see what they did to Nature Boy? Same thing. Nature Boy was guilty. I'm just saying. Hey, you got to be careful out here, especially dealing with children, even if they are your own. Damn, that is bad when your own child and ex, lady, wife, and then you convicted. That's not looking good. Rashad Jamal. That's not looking good, Mr. White. I'm just saying. All of the work that you put in is for nothing. For nothing now. Damn. Another one bites the dust of lust. Dig that. Leave your comments in the comment section. It's your brother, the MOPOWERZ, where knowledge is power. It is your third eye that makes you shine like jewelry. And if you haven't done so already, press that subscribe button below. Hit the notification bell so that you can get all the new videos that I upload on YouTube. Also, press those condiments to like and to share. Share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your conversation and those comments about Rashad Jamal. Thanks for viewing, you all. Peace out. And remember, black on black crime is a felony.
We rockin' MOPOWERZ, 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 MOPOWERZ. Up jumps the boogie to the bang bang boogie. I cut off your head, nigga.